Hello, ladies and gentlemen. After watching the three clips, I think this work should be quite easy for you, especially that we have been talking about decimals for quite a while now. And I introduced you a while ago to the metric system for length. So this is what we're seeing again. Uh, I didn't um, I didn't introduce so much those two, and for a good reason. We rarely use them, very rarely. But I need to copy as they told you actually in the little video. The one that you want to remember for length is meter. When this divided into 10 equal pieces, it would be a decimeter. Deci meaning divided by 10. Spanish people, you can remember 10. When the meter is divided into 100 pieces, it would be a centimeter. One of them would be a centimeter. And centi means divided by 100. Cien in Spanish. Finally, when the meter is divided by into 1,000 pieces, one would be a milliliter, millimeter, and milli meaning divided into 1,000 pieces, mil in Spanish. Now, the one I didn't talk about before is when you multiply by 1,000. So once again, I can show you the others, but we very rarely use them. In my life, I never heard about them. But we using the kilo very often. So 1,000 meter would be a kilometer. So let me grab this and delete it. So a meter multiplied by 10 would be a decameter, and a meter multiplied by 100 would be a hectometer. However, I never hear anyone use these two words except in school. Now, to remember this chart, someone came up with a little mnemonic, a little phrase to remember kilo, hecto, deca, the unit, deci, centi, milli. King Hector, so king, Hector, hecto, dies, deca, unless you, drinks, deci, chocolate, cc, milk. I present it to you. Maybe it would help, maybe you won't, or maybe you can make your own. But I thought I would present it to you. So King Hector dies unless drinks chocolate milk. For kilo, hecto, deca, unit, deci, centi, milli. Now, the unit we will be working with today as well would be the gram, and this is for weight. So once again, I never heard about decagram or hectogram. However, definitely using kilograms. I know that my weight is about 60 kilograms. In other words, 6,000 grams. Gram being the unit. A gram divided by 10 is a decigram. Divided by 100 is a centigram. And divided in 1,000 pieces is a milligram. Now, the capacity for liquid is a liter. To tell you the truth, I'd never heard about the decaliter or hectoliter. I'd never heard about the kiloliter either. It might be in if you build a dam and you're talking about a lot of water, but never been an engineer in that field. So in my everyday life, the only one I've been hearing about was were the liter. The liter divided into 10 would be a deciliter, divided into 100 centiliter, and divided into a thousand, a milliliter. So those two extremely popular, useful, especially when you work in the drug industry, medication. I guess now we can move on to our practice.